Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now. Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now.
I'll take it from here.
Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door. In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much. While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
Sunny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Sunny liked to bite things with her 4 very sharp teeth. Sunny didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Thanks, Sunny. I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
We'll start with the coffee can. That'll serve as a casing for the device. Next, we'll use the broom. It'll be the handle you hold on to, Klaus. Next up, the spring. Springs store and supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure. And last, the boxing glove. Guaranteed to deliver a solid punch. And there you have it. I call it the Brilliant Bopper.
The Brilliant Bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more. like this. Let's keep looking. I'll take it from here.
Oh no, this house is overrun.
We should find the kitchen. I bet most of them are in there.
This house is filthy. How can anyone live like this?
Or stream streak. Did I put a typo?
We've got the rotten fruit. Let's look around for the other items.
Hi.
256, decent. I hope to God there's no title. Oh, there's no typo. Typo in my
I think
speech.
there may be something behind that bookcase.
You ain't.
Okay, there's no typo. Good. I wasn't being a dick. I just was wondering whether I put that in the title or not.
I think there may be something behind that bookcase.
Yes, you ask.
It's my turn.
Those spiders are particularly nasty.
.404. Error 404.
Hey. 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 Ow. Hey.
Gold question mark? Not quite. Yeah, not quite a gold, but we matched our gold, essentially. Pretty much on par with gold there. Because our PB has a gold at that split. So we were running into gold, but we basically lost nothing. So
Proper trajectory.
that's cool.
Next is the fan. The fan will provide the propulsion we need. Next up, the funnel. The funnel will allow the fruit to be aimed correctly. And last, the fork. It'll need a handle so I can carry it around. All in all, a crafty piece of machinery. I call it the fruit flinger.
Did not play this fight like a doofus.
That spider looks less than pleasant. Use the fruit flinger to knock it down. Well, now she's angry. Violet's invention should do the trick.
You're trash, you're actually trash. God. Well, there goes best pace. Hate this boss. Hate this boss. Hate this fight so much. We didn't get knocked back by one of the small spiders, but it's still time loss. Hate this fight so much. D-pad worked. This fight would be like nowhere near as bad. Okay, we're losing a significant amount of time here. Only you could use D-pad. Make this fight so much better. Oh my god. I haven't had this bad of a spider in a while.
It's so nice.
I jumped again, for fuck's sake.
The glorious garden.
Remember the game you and Dad used to play?
We had that same mistake yesterday.
Perfect fit. Let's see what's next.
It's just a muscle memory of buffering the jump input, that's the problem. I'm starting to develop muscle memory for buffering the X input. And so it happens even when I'm not trying to do that.
We don't want to let Justice Strauss down.
Check that one off the list. The pleasant painting.
It's a good thing I'm developing muscle memory for that, but not when it's a
Right
detriment.
where it belongs. Another one down. Talented tourist.
Hurry, Klaus.
Check that one off the list. The majestic moon. A perfect fit.
Yeah,
Let's see
true.
what's
It's about
next.
being visually impressive.
The amazing athlete.
Keep looking. I know you can do it.
It's all about the cosmetics.
Right where it belongs. Another one down.
Children, I don't.
It's my turn.
Oh my god. What is... I forgot to release the triangle button there. That's what happened. I just forgot to release the triangle button. God damn it. If you're holding triangle, it locks you out of any other face buttons.
The pressure releases will give Sunny a boost. Next is the book strap. It's what we use to attach the device to her. Next, the pull cord. This will allow Sunny to turn the device on and off. Another work of genius, if I do say so myself. I call it
It's
the
fine.
baby booster.
I'm only 7 seconds behind my realistic summer best. I've lost 10 seconds to my splits file summer best, but some of those are fake.
Generally, it's better for babies to remain safely on the ground.
You know what, fuck it.
Sunny
I'm gonna yellow
however,
this.
was no ordinary baby.
I'm gonna yellow this like I've never yellowed this before.
I'm terribly
And that's what
sorry,
happens.
but you must
GG.
try that again.
Pretty sure even if I
Generally, it's
take a
better for
death
babies to
here, the
remain
cycles are
safely on the
different.
ground. Sunny Baudelaire, however, was no... Let us turn from this misfortune and try again. Generally, it's better for babies to remain safely on the ground. Sunny Baudelaire, however, was no ordinary baby.
Okay, there is a way to make it, but it's incredibly risky. Probably gold by like 4 seconds doing that. Can somebody clip that? No, I'm just kidding. Right, I have an hour and 43 minutes left.
Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now. Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door. In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much.
It's locked.
Love a good old longer cutscene.
While I personally am not a fan of
Should have left the
small,
PS2
dark
running as
spaces,
soon as I woke up, I
Sonny
guess.
Baudelaire was extremely
As soon as I got up, I should have just put the game in the PS2 and let it run.
Sonny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Sonny liked to bite things with her 4 very sharp teeth. Sonny didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Thanks, Sonny. I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
We'll start with the coffee can. That'll serve as a casing for the device. Next, we'll use the broom. It'll be the handle you hold on to, Klaus. Next up, the spring. Springs store and supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure. And last, the boxing glove.
I was just testing to see if I could hold the X button there. You can't, you do actually have to press it.
I call it The brilliant bopper.
You can hold the direction, but it won't let you just like buffer X. You have to press it. I mean, it says on screen you have to press it, but even sometimes with this game when it says press, you can just hold it. But there you can't. You have to actually press it. You can buffer the direction to move it around, but you can't buffer the X input. Sadly, just wanted to test that just then.
The brilliant bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
Come on.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more.
What do you mean, Klaus? That was dreadful. That was absolutely awful.
Ew, more rats.
I'm getting good at this. Let's keep looking.
Alright, we're probably not making it out of chapter 1 today.
Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now.
I'll take it from here.
Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
That was slow. It's fine.
Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door. In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much.
Yay.
While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
Yeah, we might be stuck in the sin bin today
Sonny, try
until
biting through
I
the board that's blocking the
stop
door.
doing full run attempts and just switch to chapter practice.
Sunny liked to bite things with her 4 very sharp teeth. Sunny didn't enjoy
Oh, come
pushing
on,
nearly as much as biting,
dipshit.
but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Thank Thanks, Sonny. I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
We'll start with the
Guess that's a potential
That'll serve as a
drawback of
casing
playing
for
on
the device.
CRT, but the thing is, if I'm not playing on CRT, I'm so stupid at that rat,
Next,
like
we
the
use
rat
the
hunt.
It'll be the
All those
handle
rat
that leads to the
hunts,
house.
if I'm on monitor, I just play like a complete idiot.
Next
I
up,
save so much time in
springs
those
to
rat
supply
hunt
energy,
sections
which
by
will be
playing on
needed for sure.
CRT. That's the main thing,
And
really.
last, the boxing glove, guaranteed to deliver a solid punch. And there you have it.
The slight
Call
extra
it
delay
the
just makes me
brilliant
play the rat sections like a dumbass. I mean, it just happened just then, but that was a one-off.
The brilliant bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people. Or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more.
Maybe I need to do a centurion of these rats, because these rats do seem to have some RNG to
More
them.
rats.
Like, the way they spawn in, the way they move around and stuff, it does seem to be RNG, so maybe I should, like, set up a save state and do, like, a centurion of them. Maybe that could be beneficial.
I'm getting good at this. Let's keep looking.
Then the run would be even more like SA2. SA2B.
I'll take it from here.
Oh no, this house is overrun.
I should find the kitchen. I bet most of them are in there.
Man, there's probably a way to get knocked back by the rats into that room with the
This
bowling
house
ball.
is filthy. How can anyone live like this?
Probably not because of the way you enter new sections in this game, but there might be some boba skip thing with the rats that no one's like, potentially no one's like, I mean, I'm sure Joe's like investigated it probably, actually, but feels like a potential thing that people might not have checked, like getting knocked back into doors like that potentially. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Joe, haven't tested it, but it would not surprise me if that's a thing. Maybe not, because again, the way this game loads in new sections, or the way you load into a new area, it's probably not the way it works, but probably is some way to, you know, out of bounds into the doors. I mean, that'd probably be a separate category if it did end up being a thing. 256, that's fine. Loses like a second to my summer best, which is fine. Oh my god, you suck.
I think there may be something behind
Omgus.
that bookcase.
Oh my god, you suck.
You ain't.
Alright, we're losing like 2 or 3 seconds now to summer best, but that's perfectly fine by me. Just don't play Spider
I
like a
think there may be
dumbass and you're
something
fine.
behind that bookcase.
It's my turn.
Those spiders are
55? Yeah, it's like a
particularly
couple of
nasty.
seconds, or 3 seconds, something like that. We'll find out here though. 406, yeah, that's like a couple of seconds. It's perfectly fine, just don't play Spider like a dumbass and you're Gucci.
Hey!
There's got to be a way to, like, influence whether, like, what area of the room he goes to. There's probably some nitty-gritty thing you can do to influence that, probably. Maybe it's purely random, but...
Hey!
I think either way it's negligible how much time you lose from whatever part of the room he goes to, but...
Stick up!
4 seconds worse than last. You can still be ahead of last pace. Just by having a good spider. Be ahead of our last run if you just have a good spider
I
here.
have to bend it a bit to ensure proper trajectory. Next is the fan. The fan will provide the propulsion we need. Next up, the funnel. The funnel will allow the fruit to be aimed correctly. And last, the fork. It'll need a handle so I can carry it around. All in all, a crafty piece of machinery. I call it the fruit flinger.
That spider looks less than pleasant. Use the fruit flinger to knock it down. Well, now she's angry. Violet's invention should do the trick.
Wow, I had NA aim there. That was North America aim. Certainly. Aims like a Counter-Strike NA player there. Oh my god, it's 64 tick! 64 tick's the reason that shot missed. It's because of the 64 tick. No, I just aimed badly. Just aimed very poorly. Was a bit too lenient with it. Oh, not lenient. A bit too complacent on it. Still a better spider than last run, but the pace is worse, I think. Pretty sure. I mean, 4.20 behind. 4.20 behind, which is fun, but...
The glorious garden.
Do you remember the game you and Dad used to play?
A perfect fit. Let's see what's next. The splendid Stegosaurus.
Hurry, Klaus!
We may be behind, but we're 4.20 behind, so...
Hurry, Klaus!
You're Aaron. Thank you. Welcome.
Check that one off the list.
Have to head out in like 90 minutes, but still have fun.
Pleasant painting. Right where it belongs. Another one down. A talented tourist.
We don't want to let Justice Strauss down.
You are kidding me. Yeah, whatever, it's like a couple of seconds time loss, not a big deal.
Check that one off the list. The majestic moon.
I wasn't even mashing it that time, and it still just wouldn't go up. It sucks.
The
It's fine,
amazing
though.
athlete.
Keep looking. I know you can do it.
That was risky.
Right where it belongs. Another one down.
Children, I don't.
Alright, we've at least triangle this time, man, we're good.
I'll start with the extinguisher. The pressure it releases will give Sunny a boost. Next is the book strap. It's what we'll use to attach the device to. Next, the pull cord. This will allow Sunny to turn the device on and off. another work of genius, if I do say so myself. I call it the baby booster.
Alright. I'm gonna go for the mid-cycle here. Not the fastest one, but still faster than
Generally,
bog
it's better
standard.
for babies to remain safely on the ground. Sunny Baudelaire,
I could
however,
go by 4
was
seconds
more
by going for the
ordinary.
super fast cycle, but I'm not gonna risk it. The run is so bad that I'm gonna just chuck it away like that. I'll make it there just to show you that you can, but I'm not gonna do the jump. Alright, here's the mid-cycle. This is where we do the mid-cycle, or the mid-speed cycle. Okay, yeah, got it. So we're basically not losing any time this split. Might lose like a tenth of a second or 2 tenths, something like that, but basically breaking even with PB.
So,
Oh, a gold, even better. Alright. We get to do nobles here. Main difference between this and nobles, though, is it's the same track you play every single time. So it's the same inputs you play every single time, it's not different. Whereas nobles is different every time.
I'm a
But
little rusty, but I'll
we
give
can
it a
basically
try.
call this nobles.
That's good, Violet, but you'll have to play faster.
I was gonna say it's funny how this part of the game is, like, time-wise, it's as far into the run as Nobles is in FF9. Like, not percentage-wise, but time-wise, but not really. At least with fast disk speeds, like, you typically do a Leo fight around the 13-minute mark. If it's anything over 13 minutes, it's a really bad Leo fight. But, like, yeah, typically it's about, like, 12:50 on average with fastest speed, the Leo fighters. And then there's like a minute of cutscene, so like this is a bit further on than that.
Now you're getting the hang
Not
of it.
only is this
A
like
little faster.
much further into this run percentage-wise, but also just time-wise, it's also further along. Nobles is around like the 14-minute mark.
Quick, let's take out a
I was
wire
about to
before
say
anyone sees us.
maybe with unloads it is around the same time-wise, not percentage-wise, but time-wise, but there's no way the loads are that slow. Like, there's no way I'm losing 3 minutes at this point in the run to loads. There's no fucking way. That's just impossible. It's impossible for it to be that many loads. Like, that'd be insane. That'd be like OG PS1. Worse than OG PS1.
Let's start with the legs of the tripod. These will give me the height that I need. Next is the piano wire. When applied correctly, it will provide rotary motion, allowing the legs to rise and fall. Next are my boots. I'll attach the legs to my boots so I can use them whenever I choose. And last, the straps from the snowshoes. These should hold it all together. Ready for action. I call them the steady stilts.
Damn. I think she hesitated as she landed. Just a little bit of time there, but it's fine.
Stilts are useful for circus performers, people with very long arms, and those wishing to reach things they could not ordinarily reach. Try using Violet's stilts
How can
now.
Count Olaf expect us to make dinner without any...
Ugh, this goop is gross. That steam looks hot. I need to find a way to get Klaus across. Klaus, I've drained the tunnel.
These rats seem meaner than the others. I wonder if they've been affected by the goop. I need to find a way to help Violet get through. It's all clear, Violet.
It's my
You can
turn.
get through on your stilts now.
Ugh, I've never smelled anything that disgusting before. The tomatoes are up too high. Sonny, can you help us out?
Nice, I made the fast cycle. So what typically happens there is I'll try to jump up at that section where you need to go left to right, and then the steam will come out and knock me back. Sometimes it will knock me down, it'll knock me back to the platform I was just on, but sometimes it will make me fall all the way down, which loses a lot of time, but I actually made the fast cycle there, so... Maybe not the fastest cycle, but relative to what I've been capable of achieving, that is the fast cycle for me. Maybe that's the fastest cycle, but... As far as I'm aware, that's the fast cycle.
Who would store their food in a place like this?
Oh, we might gold this split. I mean, it makes sense. We didn't get knocked back by any steam, and we got the fast cycle at Sunny, so...
Klaus?
Whenever I say Sonny, I keep on thinking I'm talking about Sunset Villa.
Count Olaf's henchmen are on patrol. You stay here, Violet. I'll look for another way in.
Foiled again.
Oh. It's still PB, but I'm gonna have to really commit to the double jumps, I think.
What's this?
That was so bad.
We'll need to find a key for this. Inherit.
The line is... I'll leave my blueprint here for reference.
This isn't even gonna be a 29XX train. It's gonna be a 29XX chapter 1, but it's not gonna be a 29XX train, so it's still garbage, but it's still doable. Still doable. Oh, also, we have 40 seconds to save it east, so definitely still PB. I think to get all of that time save, I'm going to have to commit to every double jump still, but nonetheless, like, that's still our time save. We have 40 seconds to save it east, so we still have that to play for. Oh, my averages have a sub 30 train now. That's cool. Probably not anymore, but...
I'll take it from here.
Oh my god. Yeah, after this chapter 1, my averages are gonna go back above 30, like, for sure. But that is perfectly fine.
We have everything we need. Let's head back to the dining room. We'll need to place the pieces before we can trigger my invention. Let's check the blueprint.
That did it.
Yeah, this chapter 1 really sucked, but it's fine. It will just be easy to run against them, this PBs.
With the doors locked shut.
Alright, we're gonna
no
lose
way
like
to open
4 seconds here, because we
Violet
didn't get the
thought
early
of
hit
a
off.
Genius invention to get them out of trouble.
So in this minigame,
Launch it at
you have a
just the right
chance of
time.
getting an X
This
input in
device
before the
should keep
minigame
tracks
even
of it.
starts, and you get an early hit off.
Several times to set the train onto a different track.
It seems to be to do with your mashing speed, but I've tried using a turbo controller, though not the exact same save state, and even still, it just doesn't give it to me sometimes. Granted, the turbo is running at a different refresh rate to the game, but
Nice shot, Violet.
or
But
the
just
refresh
before
rate of the
the
game doesn't line up with the turbo, so I mean,
swept down
the
from
fact that it
sky
doesn't
and
always
whisked
work.
them to safety.
Like, sometimes it works well in the same state, but not always. It could just be to do with that, but... This run can still PB.
How will we get it? I'll take it from here.
It's my turn.
I'll take it from here.
We'll start with your shoes, Klaus, and attach it all from there. Next up, the propellers. The rotation of the blades will propel you up and forward. Next item, the batteries. This invention needs a little extra power. And last, the shoelaces. I'll use those to tie it all together. For my next trick, I give you the levitating loafers.
If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus's new loafers should prove very satisfying.
Peru, here we come.
Nice gold. Alright, I'm gonna do the safe strat here.
Oh no, it's Vespula gigantis, a rare species of Australian wasp that explode when they sting you.
See?
Nice glitch. I'm not even saying that in response to what you said, Suahas. I'm not sure if you noticed or if you've been paying attention to that wasp minigame, but on the first wasp minigame, it's supposed to be 10 wasps per hive, right?
Exploring the
There's 20 to start with, and when it gets to 10, it switches over to the other one. Now, this time, it got to 11 and it switched to the other one. I've never seen that happen before. It saved me a couple of seconds, but I was like, what? I was shit scared that the game was just going to soft lock, if I'm completely honest. But no, we just saved 2 seconds off of it, so that was cool. Interesting though, like what the fuck? I was not expecting that at all. I have a fake gold in this split, like I'm 90% sure, so this won't be gold, but it'll be a real gold, provided I don't fuck up these plants. But in terms of the splits file, it won't show up as a gold, sadly. Nice gold. Okay, sorry. I mean, I was gonna say it's a bit fucking random of you to say nice that, but I was like, whoa, have you been watching some more Minecraft lately? It was close. Yeah, it was a close gold. Absolutely was. That is true. I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. Well, even if this would have been a gold, it can't be a gold now. I switched characters too early.
It's my turn.
Dumbass.
Now we can.
The simple
Getting ahead of myself, that's what happens. Let me check my real gold comparison. No. Because that little blonder there, it still lost time to my real gold. Would have been a 2-second goal otherwise. Fuck's sake.
I'll start with my fruit flinger and take it from there. Next up, the lawnmower bag. That'll be the unit that contains the snakes. Next piece, the screwdriver. Installed correctly, it'll allow the device to operate in reverse. Last piece, the garden hose. I'll use it to bind all the pieces together. It's not my best work, but it'll have to do. I call it the reptile retriever.
Right.
The Baudelaire children
have to lock in
are
here.
often burdened with very odd chores. This
I have
is
to
no
commit to
exception.
every double
Use
jump.
the reptile retriever to collect that snake.
More wasps to take care of. I'm on it, Klaus. Klaus, I think you can make that jump now. I'll stay here.
I'll take it from here. I wonder if I can hit this switch.
It's my
Violet,
turn.
It seems these switches activate the gates.
One of Uncle Monty's snakes. I better not leave any behind. That one almost got away. That That water looks dangerous. Time to use my stilts. What are those things? They look dangerous. That should do it.
Count Olaf's henchmen are everywhere. I hope I'm helping Violet out.
Slippery little fella. I'm glad I'm not allergic. Got ya. I
I'll
hope
take
that
it from
worked.
here. That tree is enormous. I hope I can read about it in Uncle Monty's reference library.
It's my turn. Snakes aren't so scary. It's my turn.
That split really sucked.
I couldn't
Still
have
gonna be
done that
ahead,
better
though.
myself.
Crazy. Bad door transition, but fine. We are running against the gold here, though.
one crazy hedge maze.
Pretty sure I full center on this split. Not full center, but like I committed to most of the double jumps.
I hope I'm helping Violet out.
Well, I'm not on best pace, so I'm still gonna risk it. If I was on best pace, I'd probably think twice about going for the risky stuff, but
Such an odd
I'm
place
still
to
behind
be
best
sick.
pace, so...
Got ya. These snakes aren't so scary.
Alright, there's no point in going... If I jump to this orange one early, I've still got to wait for it to rotate, so... Rotate, not rotate, rotate. An average 349.
This simply won't do. Let's try again.
I wonder how Violet's doing.
Yeah, I'll probably lose like 10 seconds here, but that's fine. I mean, we might lose all our pace, but it'll still be possible to PB.
I wonder what that did. I'll take it from here.
This place is crawling with henchmen. Slippery little fella. These wasps are vicious.
Spread sucks, by the way. Spread is real bad. Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna lose about 10.
I'll take it from here.
That one almost got away.
We got all the snakes. Let's head through that door.
Let's not fuck up this fight. Sorry, I was a little bit misleading when I said this game has frogs. It has frogs, but we attack them, sadly. We don't attack the frogs in tree. I mean, you don't have to attack the frogs in tree, but we skip that part anyway. In terms of the run, the main place you see the frogs, we actually attack them, which is kind of sad.
Hey!
At least we don't eat them like Quinna. I suck. I took a dumb path here. Very dumb path. Yeah, we're losing time in this split. left instead of right. I thought I was being slick by doing that, but I think it ended up costing me. I thought I was being slick, but I think I was just being stupid. Okay, that was fast. That was fast at least. Come on. Okay. I think this split golds. I mean, I don't split until this area is done with, which is kind of dumb. It's kind of a dumb place to split, considering the split's called frogs, but that is where I split. I split when we entered the door. This should still gold though. Right. Do the fast door entrance, no slow stuff. Okay, good. Nice.
Safe and sound.
We did take some damage which we didn't recover during that split, but we saved the time and golded, so it was worth it. I do have work today, that's why it's a short stream. Oh my god, slow aim, bro. I wonder if this game's like Metal Gear Solid, where you can use D-pad for aim and it's like a different speed to analog. I should test whether that's a thing or not. For those who don't know, in the PSX release of Metal Gear Solid, analog with the sniper, or with the sniper rifles, I can't remember this. I think it's called the PSG one, something like that. With analog, it moves faster. With D-pads, you move slower with the PSG one. Until recently, when they patched analog into the PC release of Metal Gear Solid, not Master Collection, but like the original PC release of Metal Gear Solid. Till recently, that game was D-pad only, but analog got patched in. There's already there's already lines in the code that allowed you to do analog. The patcher just like, you know, reactivated that code essentially. But yeah, you can do analog now on Metal Gear Solid PC 2000, which means you can aim differently than PSG1 if you want to.
Stop.
But yeah, I wonder if D-pad works for aiming in this. Yes, I wonder if it works for aiming in this game, and if it does, if it's like a different speed. But I'm pretty sure I've tried aiming with D-pad at the spider boss, and it just doesn't work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've tried using D-pad to aim, just to make sure I hit the spider with the fruit, but with the fruit flinger. Yeah, I definitely feel like I've tried D-pad with the fruit flinger on the spider boss, but yeah, I feel like D-pad didn't work there, so I don't think D-pad will work. I mean, it's not that similar to Metal Gear Solid, because in Metal Gear Solid, if you're aiming for like 2 or 3 seconds, your aim starts to like destabilize. You need to use like the diazepam or like whatever the whatever it's called, like diazepam, whatever. You gotta have something equipped so that your aim doesn't destabilize. In this game, that doesn't happen. But the way you get around that, the way to cheese that in Metal Gear Solid is you quickly unequip and re-equip the weapon by just mashing R1, or whatever the input is on PC. And then you can aim again like a quarter of a second later, and your aim's stable again. You don't need to have diazepam equipped, you can just use that strat where you quickly unequip and re-equip the weapon.
Take care of the interior pins. It's fairly simple, but it'll do the job. I call it
Alright, I should probably get my notepad open here. If I fail this one, still undead.
I'll have to follow the pattern carefully, or else this will never work. I think I'm getting somewhere. This is harder than it looks.
Good job, Klaus.
It's getting complicated, but I think I can do it.
Good job, Klaus. Mom and Dad would be so proud.
Losing time here.
Powder puff.
Only a little bit though. I have to really full send here though, otherwise I'm going to be behind.
Well,
Gotta really try and take the fast cycles here.
I know a snake bite when I see one. I am a world-renowned expert in snake bite. I am not Count Olaf, this man of whom you speak. I am an Italian man. In fact, how dare you accuse?
What an unpleasant experience.
It's over. Run's dead.
Still.
Well, let me tell you something.
Played myself
I know a
there.
snake bite when I see one. I am a world-renowned expert.
Try and play it out though.
Snake bite-ness. I am not Count Olaf, this man of whom you speak. I am an Italian man. In fact, how dare you accuse me of such a thing?
Yeah, even though I was ahead, I'm running against a gold here. By quite some margin. It was a gold by like at least 3 seconds. Probably more like 4 or 5, so...
It was Dr. Mark-Deadguy's dream to take the children to Peru.
I had to try and make as many fast cycles as I could there. But it just didn't work out.
Myself was almost completely consumed and digested by the Portuguese Empire. Fortunately, I came to my senses just in time to stick my arms out and prevent any further swallowing, which is, of course, standard field procedure. I am not an actor. I am a professional herpa snin first. And I demand respect. I am an Italian. Plain and simple. I like good food and football. The European kind.
So our best possible was 128.49. Yeah, honestly, a 10-second PB wouldn't really mean much to me anyway. It was probably going to be a 128.52 at best, so not a PB by a huge amount. Like, not by any stretch of the imagination. Still a sub-hour. Sub-hour end of chapter 2, which is still decent.
Look, some of the stores are open.
That was slow. I need to remember to open flow timer. Alright, it's open. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to watch credits, but it's fine. Gonna have to quickly just bounce after this run. If you want to watch the credits, like after the run ends, then it's on my PB VOD on SRC. Not my current PB VOD, it's a 130-137, whereas I have a 128.59 that I just haven't had the time to submit yet. And also I tried submitting it last night, and yeah. I tried submitting it last night and SSC was down. I actually had time to submit it last night, but SRC was down, so I just didn't get around to it.
Closed. Hurricane approaching.
Yeah, the 131.27, I think, or 131.37. Yeah, the 131.37, which is my old PB that I have on SSC, the credits are there if you care to watch it. Care to see what the ending's like. It'll be after roughly that point in the VOD, but yeah, I'm not going to have time to show them on this run. Or at the end of this run. Okay, well, yeah, the run can't PB anyway, so I'm just going to take a quick plunge here. Intentionally. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to take a death here on purpose.
Tisk, tisk.
Because the run can't PB anyway, so...
It's my turn.
I've lost like 15 seconds from that intentional death, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna risk the soft block here. Actually, what am I on about? Run's dead, I can use turbo. Yeah. Yeah, Run can't be used. Just turbo. Turbo isn't allowed on the boards, and there's no turbo board, so it's not treating turbo as lesser, it's just I would prefer to use turbo, but I can't, so I do it when Run's dead. I'd rather not wear out my hands when I'm on the can't PB, so. I think if anyone ever does a no-hit run, I think turbo should be allowed, to be honest. Just because of the crabs. I mean, there'll be no board for it, but like... I mean, sure, the crabs should be a part of the challenge, but... they are also random, so it's, yeah.
That's everything.
Alright, let's pull out my Kiwami, get my Kiwami ready for a Moon Popper. Ray in the cable on my Kiwami, nice. That's awesome.
That was close. Shoes, don't fail me now. I've got to keep moving.
Bad RNG.
Almost there.
This room is falling apart. We'll need to be careful. Hold on, Sonny. That was close. Watch my footing. Hold on, Sonny. This is getting dangerous.
How upsetting. Let's try that over.
Not real? Okay, it's not that far back. Oh, you are kidding me.
Not good at all.
That's fucking bullshit. That was like super far back and it still knocked me down. What is happening? I'm just releasing the jump bar and that's what's happening. For fuck's sake. Okay, sub 130 might be dead now. Fucking hell. It's so bad.
That was close. That's it.
Sub 130 is dead. Pretty sure. Definitely is now. Definitely is now. Holy shit.
On Joseph.
Try and use turbo at the peppermint popper and see if I can pull that time back from doing that. I don't think it's going to be enough though. But I may as well get to that part for science just to see if it is enough. I mean, it would give us a rough idea of how much time the task could save to mash in sections. I mean, obviously I'm not aiming optimally, personally, but like, you know, that would give a better understanding of how much time you could save from mashing alone on the task when the task gets made, or if the task gets made. If I gold off of it, which I probably will, then I'll save this split file as a separate one.
Sonny, you did so well.
Oh, I should have waited until the load screen. Okay, I can't gold now. There's no way. Should have waited until the load screen. That's on me.
More of those pesky crabs. We'll need to clear them out to get to the books. We should head back to the sailboat.
I can't let those leeches reach Aunt Josephine.
Watch out for the red leeches. I hear they're really vicious.
Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. There is zero chance Turbo should be considered for RTA runs. This is just stupid. For a task, it's useful to know, but like, for RTA runs, absolutely not. This is stupid. The only skill here is knowing where to pre-aim. That's it.
What's keeping that boat? I can't hold them off much longer.
Still gonna lose time though, just because the controller disconnected, or just because I unplugged during the
Good job, Violet. The rescue ship is here.
yeah. I should have disconnected the controller during the load screen. Alright, I'm not finishing this. It's 12 more minutes of basically nothing. These next 12 minutes have some deviation, but for the most part, you're not really going to save much time. These last 12 minutes are very consistent, so there's no point in me continuing it, really. Maybe for the last part, because I can choke the last part, but... Zero chance now.
The bicycle pump will transfer pressure. So let's start with that. Next, the coil. That's what I'll use to extend and retract the device. And last, the gardening tool. A perfect hook to grab onto those hard-to-reach spots. Violet's more clever at naming these things, but I'll give it a shot. I'll call it the horrifying hook.
Yeah, no, I'm done. There was no chance of me clutching that to a sub 130. No chance whatsoever. Hello? What? Hate this PS2. Right. Okay. What? Am I gonna have to do the NES cartridge strat, which is proven to not do anything, but confirmation bias wise it works. Okay, yeah. Okay. Works every time. You know it shouldn't. Yeah, if you want to see what happens after the run, then yeah, my old PB on SRC, like 132-ish into the vault, you'll see it there. But yeah. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is the final scene. This is what you see after the run ends.
I said I'd never.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. What? Okay, I guess there's no way to access that last scene from here. Story time with Count Olaf.
I said I'd never love again. I stood there, strong like a tree, like an oak tree, in the forest, saying I would never love again. But when I saw your face, Wanda, I yelled, Timber!
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I guess I can't access it from here. Alright. It's best I can do. If you want to see what the rest of the run looks like, then here you go. Easily the best chapter 4 I've ever done, or 4th main split. That's what the rest of the run looks like, and that'll be your ending scene, if you're curious. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Wrap that up. Alright, peace.